Sweet. So is there anything that y'all want to talk about out the gate? I know that there's some follow-ups from last week. We very much crushed it and picked a bunch of traffic signs and yard signs, but I know there was a bunch of stuff we didn't get to. So I'm wondering if folks want to just, hit the ground running. Is there anything that they wanted to cover this week that they couldn't last week, or new stuff that's happened that they want to bring to the group?
I have some questions regarding the website and getting an artist directory rolling. I'm kind of trying to figure out who should be a point of contact in getting photos and information of artists that would be good on the website. Yeah.
Sweet. Susan, Claire, Susan, I know that you have like a list of artists on 2nd Avenue that you're like, hey, reach out to me and we should reach out to them. Do you think that you might be a good person to work with to be able to get some photos of local artists doing stuff in their studio for the directory? That was like the most unenthusiastic noise I think that I've ever heard anyone make in history.
There's reasons why I'm responding like that I kind of don't want to go into right now, but I don't want to take, I would prefer to take on anything new in January or February. I got a lot of I've said those words before, but not right now, but thanks.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. What about you, Claire? Do you have folks here in the WIT with studios, working artists that you think would be good to feature in the directory?
Yeah, I was thinking about that with Emma and Doriandra, and I feel like all the artists I know are just working out of their house, like out of their room. Is that kind of applicable, or are we looking more for studio spaces, or I guess more traditional studio spaces?
I think that's kind of like up for debate right now. What, like, if we want the website to have people's home addresses, which is an obvious no, or maybe where they could find their work, a link to where they could purchase their work. It could have a photo of the artist, their name, and then that link.
Yeah, so I can help with that. So it would be, is the request for me to compile that list, or just be a point of contact for sending the info?
I think if we had like 5 artists, that would be a really good place to start. But the goal is for artists to enter in their information voluntarily. So they have like SEO optimization, right? So they can be found through other ways. But if we just have a few to start with, that should be fine.
Okay, so I'll just email you, Emma, to figure that out. That's something that I'm happy to help with.
That sounds perfect. Thank you, Claire.
Travis,
I have no problem with going around to like because Whitaker Printmakers, they're like open, they're doing stuff. I think there's Pottery Place still there. I get talk to all the people that are like around Blair Alley, all those artists, and just see if they're into just being on it. And we got like Brad Pendlebury's down over there. I don't know if the OSLP place is doing anything anymore, but there was one down by Wildcraft. It was like OSLP, and they had a little gallery in there.
I think they're still doing stuff.
Yeah, because they were shut down for COVID for a long time. I haven't been down that way in a while, but I could go walk around and get some addresses and talk to people.
That'd be super helpful.
Yeah, just like the name of their business address, or or at least let them know, and then they could email WCAT and be like, hey, this is us, and you put our contact here or whatever.
The website should be set up to where if someone later on wants to add on, they can upload like a photo, type in their info, and then it just will exist, I believe. So,
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you know when that will be up, Emma?
I
Where
don't.
they can just, yeah, that'd be cool.
I know we're waiting on some revisions right now. So we've got a week from today and then, yeah, we'll get there soon.
Hi, Rosa. You're getting some love in the Zoom chat. I just wanted to say welcome. We're talking about the WCAT webpage on the new website for the Whitaker Community Council. And there's going to be like a directory of artists. And so Emma was just talking about if anyone had contacts with local artists who have studios or work out of their home, that she's looking for folks to populate the artist directory page. Oh, Rosa, you're still muted. Just wanted to give you a heads up.
Oh, shit. You put the glass in front of
Oh, yes, I am muted. Thank you.
them.
It's good to be here.
It's getting big, dude.
Sweet. Yeah, awesome to see you.
Should have came up to you.
Oh, and then Doriandra, did you have something you want to say?
Yeah, Emma and Claire, I think we're all shared on a spreadsheet that I started, that I put the 5 basic folks that we could all think of in there. So I'll send you that link again. When we talked about it before, it was like folks that had an actual studio space rather than, like you said, the home address. So far we just have Brett, Ron, Whitaker Printmakers, Clay Space, and then Susan agreed to be in that list. Do you still feel good about that, Susan? Okay.
Darn. I almost caught the possum. Sorry about that.
Oh,
It's time to reload.
that's why we're all here. No.
So I have a list right now. And I'll put it in the Zoom chat.
Of course, what's his name too? Across from the hostel. Why am I blanking his name?
Ron LaFond.
Thanks, guys. This looks great. We can definitely move forward now.
Bam. Sweet. This is awesome. And then, yeah, I mean, that's a pretty solid list of peeps. Das Piepen. Yeah, and what do y'all think about showcasing home artists? I think that's awesome and we should definitely do it. And maybe just not show people's home addresses, but instead show them where you can purchase works on their websites or on Etsy or on whatever.
I think that's a great idea. It gives people a platform that can't afford a studio. So
For sure. Yeah, that's nice.
And hopefully next year we can add people who participate in the art walks and stuff and put their information in as well.
Totally. Yeah, it'd be cool once we have the artist directory to think about doing like a gallery directory in the Whitaker, like informal gallery
directory.
spaces. Yeah, I love that idea, Travis. Does anyone else have stuff they want to talk about out the gate? Stuff they wanted to bring up that's not on the docket for tonight? I know Doriandra wants to chat about the traffic signs and yard signs and talk about Art Walk for November. All right, Doriandra, it's yours.
Okay, awesome. I want to share a screen with you guys and just show you the revisions that I requested.
You
Folks
should be
from-
able to do it. You just need to do a quick little dance. So
Oh, okay. Did it work?
I don't know, like you gotta, Zoom's the one that decides if your dance is sufficient or not.
Right,
I don't design the algorithms here. I'm just
there
a
it is.
passenger.
Okay, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, it's just tripping me up here. There we go. So yeah, everybody was super cheerful about making those revisions that we talked about. Can anybody see this?
Yes.
Okay, so as we know, Dorothy was fine. We had no requests on that one. This was the one that we were concerned about, as the right to left reading was so awkward. And so we've got a revision looking like this now.
Yeah, that's much better.
Isn't that great? It's just clear and
Yeah.
clean.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, the blue behind the vaccinate just makes it go ding. So I feel pretty good about this. Do you all agree we can sign off on that one and move it into production?
Yeah,
Looks great.
and Rosa, just to give you a heads up, we had a call for artists to reach out and give submissions for vaccine confidence artwork that promotes vaccine confidence, and artwork that slows down traffic in the Whitaker. So that's what we're looking at right now.
No, thank you. I missed out.
And then let's hop over to Eric's. This is our lovely one with the ants that we felt like it was so busy through here. So here is our revision. Can you guys see that okay?
Looks good.
Yeah, he added a word there, but I felt like he was real passionate about that. And so I feel good about it's definitely, it's still a lot of words, but it's better.
It's enough.
Yeah. And I was
Yeah, it's better.
I was like, you could just put ants, more ants, but I didn't want to do the ants. So
The, the one change that I would have done is I would have capitalized the first letter of the first word of each of the two sentences. But that's
Thank
just
you.
me.
Yeah, that would make sense.
But that's
Yeah.
just me.
And I would have taken out the English and just kept it in Spanish. But
Yeah, I was thinking that because it's the Spanish version of the same sign, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Should we vote on that? Do you guys want to bring that as one more revision request or?
I'm good with it as is, but I wouldn't object to
Moving
adding a
away?
little panache.
Mhm.
I think it's fine.
Okay. How about you, Susan? Travis?
I'm fine. I like the changes. I love all of them, and I think the artist did a good job of responding to what our requests.
Yeah.
I just have a personal feeling of like, I don't want to ask them again, but that's just me. Like,
Yeah.
like, we already asked them to change once, but that's just a personal response.
Thank you. That's good. Yeah, I kind of felt the same way because it was really laborious with explaining the need, and then this is how they translated. So I feel good about it. Anybody, any no's? Okay, super. Let's pop over to the 20 is plenty. We know we had our winner with this one again. Eric Wonderly was just perfect. No changes were needed. And then we had the work by Dorothy. And the request there of revisions led to this, which is good. She did remove, make the primary yellow the color and then pull out this that extra little 20 there. So I feel it addresses what we were hoping. What do y'all think?
I
Cute.
think it
Yeah.
was fine to begin with, but I don't have any problem with the changes.
Okay.
I think the change is good.
Yeah. All right. Well, great then. I'm going to get these into production with Instaprint, and we should be having some fun things in our hands soon. So
It's exciting.
yeah, really good. All right.
could you talk
Good.
to us a little bit about the printing? Are they going to have like little pokies that
Yes.
go into people's yards?
Yep.
And I'd like a review of like, what's the end product gonna look like?
Oh, sure. Right. You mean like a mock-up from Instaprint, huh?
No. I just want you to say in words, like, what are we gonna have when they print it? Like, what are we
Sure.
print? What are we printing?
Sure. So you've seen the 20 is plenty signs in the
Yeah,
neighborhood.
I have.
Yeah. Right.
Like,
So it's really the
orange.
same concept.
Oh,
and they just stick right into the ground, and ours are so bright and colorful that it's going to be really neat. I think that same kind of size is really going to be the most efficacious with our budget. So unless anybody had any huge, changes in thinking, I really like the idea of getting a bid from them that relates to those sizes. Oh, thank you, Ian.
Yeah.
Perfect. I think it's like the size continuity is neat because it's what we're used to seeing, but suddenly an incredibly bright and neat improvement.
People are gonna lose it for these things,
Mhm.
like most certainly.
Did you notice that Magpie included a subtle little pot leaf on the shirt of one of the passersby?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I thought that was hilarious. Subversive.
hers had a lot of Easter eggs.
Yeah, it's got definitely.
Claire wants one. Nice.
Nobody goes by my house because I'm the last house on the street, but
Probably people go to that end to turn around or something.
yeah, if they dare. Yeah, they're beautiful. Do you have a timeline, Doriandra, with Instaprint about when you think we'll have like product in hand?
Yeah,
And then
no,
how will we distribute them?
right. So we've got other things in the queue right now, like our wellness flyers and some other critical stuff that we're trying to get done. So these will probably start production, I would say, probably maybe the second or then we have Thanksgiving. So my guess is from talking to them, maybe like mid or early December, we will get some product from them. And the intention with this was part of the community engagement in terms of vaccine confidence. So the main platform for these will be at our vaccination clinics, but then we've got a really fun kind of placement in terms of thinking about further programming or conversations about traffic calming itself. And then of course the 20 is plenty will be a featured part of that. So yeah, it's definitely going to be part of our conversations in terms of social media, because I think that the impetus is also to offer these signs to folks that have been vaccinated too. And so we may get a really lively, we have more friends showing up at the clinics to get their signs. So it's yeah, they're just a fabulous giveaway. I fear that we won't have enough. So maybe we'll make a second printing of them or something.
Sometimes people just want to buy or like have the art too. If there's not a possibility to print more of the signs, we could always like print them as posters or something and
Yeah,
distribute them that way, or I don't know.
exactly. Yeah, I'm kind of working on the contract for what we'll give these folks to be clear about our agreements. And and that's a section I'm putting in there that says that we can parlay this art into potential other forms. So posters or these great mugs that, or I mean, the thermoses, we're doing that for another project related to vaccine confidence and some of the public health campaigns. So they can be really an interesting kind of ongoing creative endeavor in terms of other, I don't want to say merchandising because that seems so festival and band-like, but like to what you're speaking of.
No, we'll have a merch table at every
Oh,
event. Absolutely.
okay.
Yeah, and we're optioning a show to Netflix for
Oh, fabulous.
for the 20 is plenty. It's called Turtle and Snail. It's gonna be for adults. Actually, it's mature audiences, which is a little bit not what you thought, but
Very compelling content.
yeah, totally. Sweet. No, that sounds great. Does anyone else have questions for Doriandra about timelines or printing stuff? Claire wants one. That's what I remember.
I want one.
I want one. Travis wants
Yeah,
one.
I really want one. I do.
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh, we should hook up local businesses that have vaccine, they
Yes.
require vaccine cards inside and be like, if you want one. What are you saying, Susan? you're
Yes.
smiling and you're going like this. I don't know what that.
I'm doing, so I'm trying not to have the sound of the dishes, but I was like, that's an excellent idea. That's what that meant. Excellent idea.
Yes.
You're doing dishes on the river?
Yeah. I'm doing dishes down by the river.
It's this one part of the
That's
river where there's
awesome.
still sunlight, you know? It's like it's like where daylight savings didn't take effect.
Yeah, yeah.
And apparently it's like springtime. So that's cool.
Well,
Sweet.
trees don't have a lot of leaves on them. So.
Yep. What else we got? You want to take us through November's art walk promotion and planning, Doriandra? Deadlines we got when we got to send you stuff?
Sure. Yeah, we kind of had a wild round last time, and we realized we've really got to get our timelines up a week to give our fabulous Emma room to get it done. So, and then, we just want to spend more time in distribution as well. So I intend to print more this time, and so we're not all jostling. So we have moved up our deadline for all information for this coming Friday, November 12th. So this means that Emma will make the map over the weekend, and then we will get them into Instaprint, and we'll be able to really do some nice outreach with them before Art Walk. So I've got to get in to start updating our spreadsheet, which I'll do today. And I know I've got some great information for December for Slice, but that's a month out. So Susan, I wanted you to know I'm going to connect with Heather over at the Wit Print place and really follow through with that connection, and also write again to Upstart Crow and thank them for considering. But I know we've got some excited folks with Thinking Tree again, and I'm excited to know if everybody else has got stuff yet, or if we can all start the conversation.
I don't have anything new, but in the future, if we're gonna feature something to brainstorm about, we're gonna feature people that are not right on the Blair, in the sort of where people go naturally.
Mhm.
You might, I think we will want to think about how to get people to go to some place like Whitaker, Wit Print and Clay Space if they sign up, because the feedback was like nobody showed up. So the future, and I know that they're gonna skip until after the first of the year, and they're interested in pairing up with the Fifth and Blair, or whatever it is, Second and Blair artists and Clay Space at that time. So there might be a way to get people to go to that section of the WIT to see those businesses. Okay, that's it for now. Yeah. Feature.
Gloria's the featured artist for November. That'll be exciting.
Yeah, definitely. And then we did get some feedback about the little icons. Yeah, Emma, we talked about that, the little stars and stuff. They're such a fussy little element, but they were important to folks. So
Important, yeah. As long as we have all that information and I now can navigate it properly, we should be good to go. So
yeah, now that we reduced the spreadsheet down so we could, yeah.
Let's say we should probably put out like a social media, like a Facebook, like a reminder to the possible venues and to artists and to everyone who's part of our Facebook, group, just to get their information in and have those dates in that, so that we're telling everybody this is when we need the information in by,
I can post about that. Like, where do people send their info to?
Whitaker Arts at Gmail, I think.
Okay, cool.
one thing, oh, go ahead. Who was next?
I don't know.
One thing I want to point out that I did struggle with this time is one of the artists had kind of a normal name, and there were like 100 of them, and I had to like spend probably a good chunk of time finding out exactly who it was and make sure not to include the wrong artist
Right.
work.
Yeah.
When's the deadline again? Sorry, I don't know if I was distracted. Or if
Friday.
you said this Friday?
Yes, the 13th.
Well, that's unlucky.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's why I'm saying the 12th. So-
That's even more unlucky.
You
The day
went-
before Friday the 13th is even worse.
Right.
But I think a social media post right now would be like for ASAP would be important just to get that out there in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a great, thank you.
Wait, the 12th is a Friday, so it's not as spooky.
Thank goodness.
See my logic?
I got the dates confused.
Is one question that came to me also was, are we doing can we do an event, Facebook event, so that we can share that to each of us and we can invite people? I would like to be able to do that.
Yeah, we have a standing event through the Whitaker Art Walk page.
We
Yeah,
do?
I'll pull it up right now,
Okay,
and yeah, it'll take me a second, but I'm finding it on the Book of the Face. On the Book of the Face. Yeah, there it is. Hmm.
I wasn't really noticing. I think it'd be nice to have one that's specific to each date, instead of a kind of general one that goes on and on and on and on.
Yep, this one lasts until
My opinion.
December, and it still has the September map as the picture. So yeah, we could make a new one or do both. I guess doing both would be kind of confused.
I can make a new one. I'm happy to do that.
I'd like it, and maybe tag all this so that it pops up for me. That would be helpful. When it pops up for me, I do look at my notices on Facebook, then I tend to notice and share. And I would do that. Might generate a few more people. That was a request that came from somebody in the work last time. I couldn't find that.
Great, that'll be really helpful. Thank you, Claire. And that's a great new way to promote it too. Okay, good. And then, it's amazing how everybody kind of connects through the Facebook chat, and it is working. But just know that I'm taking that information and then getting it into the spreadsheet for Emma. So if I could just ask for maybe more, like it was funny last time with, I think it was Ellen. Like I was like, what's hectonic? Was it hectonic art? So we figured it all out, but just whatever clear details you can give me is really helpful for them to pass to Emma. It's kind of how we're doing it. So thank you.
Sweet. What's next on the docket? We got free wall and phone booth.
Mhm. Okay.
Phone
So-
booth.
Yeah, right. I think we're all gunning for the phone booth.
We're all poised for that. Yeah, that we'll just lead with that. We were, we're partnering with word crafters, and there's a lot of steps that have to be done still that I thought were a little more advanced. But we're in the home stretch, and I have a good liaison there. She and I will meet this week, and we've definitely got the phone lines sorted, and we need a little bit more time to get the recordings actualized. And Ian, I need you to send me the hold music that you want.
So I uploaded some hold music from one of the artists who we worked with before. His name's Miles Morris. He partnered with Susan and with Travis.
Oh,
So
yeah, that was cool.
yeah, he uploaded some yeah, he designed it to sound good on a phone, but he's like remastering it. And it's like it's designed to be cheesy. It's designed to be some good cheese. You know, it's designed to be some tasty cheese. So yeah, I'll once it's mastered, I'll throw it into the WCAT, into the, what is it called? Into the group chats on Facebook and stuff. And it might be something fun to promote on social media too, just to get people pumped on having the phone booth out in the wild.
Great,
That's
great.
awesome.
Okay, yeah, and would now be a good time that we're really getting closer to the finish line to have Claire maybe do an interesting post about it too, about the phone booth that it's coming, or should we keep it quiet?
I have a bunch of photos too of the process.
Mm-hmm. It might be kind of a neat, slow build.
I kind of like the, oh,
Gosh.
sorry, Claire.
Josh, maybe send me or put in the Facebook chat the photos you have.
Sure. No problem. I'll pick out the best. How many you want?
I don't know. They're process photos, maybe like 4 or 5. I
Cool.
think
Sounds good.
that'd be cool, like a sneak peek.
Sure. Sweet, I'll pick the best ones.
Okay, yeah, and I'll keep you guys updated. I hope this week, Thursday, that we get a lot closer. So we'll keep the finish line in mind, and communicate that to you, obviously. So, okay. So the free wall has some good news. That looked like the curse was remaining forever, and that despite all my goat carcass, and salt, and full moon dancing, that
Oh, yes.
yeah, it's, finally, it was great. The city got some outside help from, I guess it's Oregon contractors. So we have been assigned an interesting new fellow that I will meet Wednesday at 10 a.m. on the site. And Josh, if you're free, I would love for you to come along.
Sounds good.
Awesome. I'll send you the info again tonight so you remember. But yeah, we're going to go meet with this new builder. And for Rosa and a couple other, just the recap, the gory details was that, we were across the finish line, and then the contractor was told that it had to be dug a different way, and that we needed 4 foot down instead of 2 foot, and a lot of just really frustrating structural and engineering changes. So part of those changes entail like renting a bobcat and an auger. And so it's really awesome now that the city is going to help us pay those extra funds. So we will still be working within our kind of contract budget that we had sorted out. And the city is going to
That's
pick up.
awesome.
Yeah, the city will pick up the rest. And so, yeah, we're going to meet the new guy on Wednesday, and apparently he's fair and awesome. And
Will you send me the information when you meet too? So I'll see
Will
if I
you-
can make it.
oh, I would love that.
I'm just
Yeah,
a couple blocks away, so it wouldn't be hard.
When is it gonna be?
it's going to be Wednesday, this coming Wednesday at 10 a.m.
Okay, I have something else I have to do.
Okay. Yeah, I would
Cool.
love to see you guys out there. That would be great.
Yay.
Let's see, Bob the Builder. Oh, fabulous. This is our new contractor.
That's awesome.
Yep, perfect. His catchphrase is, "Can we fix it?
Yes, we can.
Can we break the curse?"
Yes, we can.
Pretty good there. So yeah, that's feeling really good, because that's like, if we need to get the guy paid, by the end of the year and then just actually do this before the rains become so incredibly hard. So yeah, this feels really good because we're the city, we're gonna have it built to the intense changes, or not intense.
Yeah.
City's gonna get it built they wanted, and we're gonna be up and
Details.
running.
The details that matter.
Yeah. And then
They'd
Susan, I don't know-
probably, they'd be surprised if they knew that an old one was standing for years with complete janky ass construction. But hey, whatever. We'll give them their Rolls Royce and free walls.
yeah, this thing will never fall down.
Well, tires.
Yeah, it ain't going nowhere.
Tsunami comes.
The Cascadia may blow and all of our city goes down, but the free wall will stand. Whoa.
So what does that mean for sending off the grant proposal to the matching grant people?
We need a new MOU with
Do we
the
have-
city, and we need the
Okay.
signed contract with the contractor, and then we're good to go. So what we need is those two
Nice.
things. And then once you and I have given it a look-see, I think we're ready to send it to Ellen so that she can work her magic and teach it
Aw.
which T's we should capitalize and which I's we should tie.
Yay, cheese.
Cool.
What are you, so you'll be sending me what?
So Josh and I have been working on this grant for, I don't even know how long at this point. I'm pretty sure you've looked at it at one point. I'm pretty sure that you've read through this thing, but
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
the new version that we've kind of been waiting on, we need to get a new memorandum of understanding. They call it an MOU with the city. Basically,
Right.
us coming to a place and being like, we're doing this.
Right.
The city's like, we're doing this. And then we also need to get the new contract with a new contractor.
Okay,
And-
so when do you need stuff back by? Do you want to send it, you want me to just edit it real quick during the meeting?
Oh no, we're not even there yet. We need
Oh, I
need
see.
those
Okay.
two things first before we're ready to move forward.
Got it.
And I almost have them. Jessica Watson and I have been going back and forth to rewrite the details based on the changes that the city requested. So once we meet our new contractor on Wednesday, we may be much closer to getting that paperwork to you guys. So we're
Cool.
getting there. Yeah.
Sounds cool.
Okay,
Super.
rocking.
Mhm.
Does anyone else have other stuff that they wanted to talk about?
I hope to be in December's. I won't even deal with.
You want to be
But
in
yeah.
December's art walk?
Yes.
Awesome. That'd be lovely.
Cool.
Mwah.
Will you send me those details when you can, Rosa, in the group chat, and I'll get you in the
Yes, Deandra Smith. I don't think I am your friend, but I will find you.
Okay, good.
I've been wanting to do like an art market, and maybe I could do it up there. I don't know. We'll see. I got a month. Talk to people and get organized.
That'd be cool.
We should find some sort of art venue to host the WCAT group show. It'd be fun.
That
Talk
would
to,
be great.
just talk to
Okay, so.
the Sugar Top Buttery place.
Nice. Sure, anywhere really.
What is it called now? The
Hybrid?
hybrid. Yeah.
Yeah, just something to think about for the slow months.
And Claire, you have like a ton of Cozy and Connected and winter pop-up markets coming pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a bunch of in-person markets at Mountain Rose Herbs and then a virtual market, which is called Cozy and Connected. So we can stay home and stay safe.
Oh, cool.
I think you're being generous. I'm staying home and like spilling food on myself, but you know, to each their own. I guess. Yeah, I'm super excited about this. the.
Yeah, I'll email it to get on the art walk.
Totally. I think we could put the December 2 pop-ups on the November one because actually, yeah, the map's going out on the 26th, so we could put the 27th and the 28th. That would be perfect. And then I guess we could put that there's going to be December ones as well.
Great. Travis, would you pop your email in the chat for me? Thanks. And is the possum visible?
No, I probably won't see it for a while now.
Summer. Okay.
Oh, I thought it had
Thank
gone away.
you.
Oh, there we are.
I may have lost its confidence and trust.
Ah.
Oh,
Had it like halfway in a bucket, but it's like too big now to like be in, like it just like got out. And it's like I got it into a box, and then it got out of the box because I couldn't get the lid on it in time.
I think you have a bit of an aggressive parenting style, you know? I feel like, when possums reach their teenage years, what you really need to do is let them, make their own mistakes, crawl out of their emotional buckets,
I have a friend who's gonna take it. She lives out in Springfield and how it's like property and stuff or whatever. And she was like, I'll take it. So let it go live out there in the woods.
I think we'll all be pretty heartbroken. I feel like the Blair Alley possum is like the perfect mascot for Blair Alley. Like I've definitely felt like a possum on the dance floor at 80s night before, like in the most positive way.
But it's illegal to have that.
Oh, it is.
So
It is.
Technically, I think the possum's couch surfing or bucket surfing right now. I don't think you have formal arrangements with the possum.
but I'm just trying to remove it and
Good
those
point.
kids are safe, happy.
Totally.
way.
All right, you crazy kids. I think I'm gonna have some super solid fun news for next time.
Awesome.
But yeah, I'm pumped. What's the word, Doriandra? We get everything to Whitaker Arts by Friday, the 12th.
yes.
Groovy.
Okie dokie.
Sweet. All right.
Yep.
Well, cheers, y'all. Have a great night.
Sounds
Love
good.
you
Awesome to
all.
see you.
Nice to see you all.
Thanks, everyone.
Love you all.